Hey, I'm Sharna.
And I'm Simon. Good company, good music.
Good entertainment.
Yeah, maybe some good food, nice glass of wine, yeah, and make it home safe. I think I've probably seen too many friends get into too much trouble, I think. That's wisened me up a little bit.
And feeling horrible the next day.
I was at a bar and I reached for my drink, and the girl who was standing next to me had a similar drink and she thought I was taking hers, and then had a go at me, and then her boyfriend decided that he would stick up for her and had a go at me and headbutted me.
Generally male friends, they seem to be the ones that get into fights. You know, somebody walks past somebody else and it's an accidental bump, instead of saying, oh sorry, look, sorry I spilled your drink, can I get you a new one? It's all testosterone getting up in their chest, and fighting seems to be the way to go about it.
I can think of a couple of different people who I no longer associate with because of the fact that when they do drink they get angry and get everyone around them into trouble, and they're the kind of people that I don't really want to be associating with because they ruin a good night out.
So emergency medical response, so I work in the northern suburbs, so Friday, Saturday nights is obviously our busy nights, and we do see a lot of alcohol, intoxication, drugs.
My role to Sharna is slightly different because I do work in the ambulances but also work on the push bikes as well as a responder, and they're based in the city on Friday and Saturday nights. So as you can imagine, the majority of work that we see on the push bikes are the intoxicated, those kind of issues.
Yeah, there was a particular girl, she would have been about 20 years or so, very intoxicated, got separated from her friends, which I think is what led to this situation. Ended up with a bad group of guys and got glassed quite badly with severe disfigurement to her face. So that was quite a horrific one, and the poor girl was very distraught by the fact that she's now going to have permanent scarring.
Glassings to the face leading to massive operations and disfigurement, many head injuries, unconsciousness, broken bones through fighting or just risk-taking behaviour. The big one we see is generally alcohol intoxication, where people have drunk to the point of passing out. The issue with that is if you pass out, you're no longer in control of your own airway, so if you do vomit and it doesn't come out of your mouth, the only other way for it to go is back down into your lungs, and that can and does cause death. I think people fear that by calling an ambulance they're also calling police, and that couldn't be further from the truth. So our job as paramedics in the ambulance is to look after these people. So we're not a punitive measure, we don't involve with SAPOL, we're not going to call SAPOL. The only involvement SAPOL will have is if the intoxicated person becomes violent or aggressive towards us, or if dangerous weapons are involved. But our number one role is to look after people, so if they call 000, they can have every assurance that we will be there to take care of them, no matter what has led to that incident.
Definitely majority of our call-outs that we've had would have been avoided by responsible drinking. Definitely having somebody who's sober there to look after their friends, not getting separated, so somebody's in charge of the group, and having a transport home would definitely help that as well.
Well, there's a few clear-cut things which are pretty simple to follow. If you stay with a good group of friends, try not to get separated from them, as Sharna has said. And if you're going to drink, be responsible about it. So don't drink to get drunk. Drink if you're going to have a good time, but supplement with some water, stay well hydrated, and make sure someone in the group remains sober. So if they're going to drive you, that's terrific, or if they're at least going to pull you back if you're starting to make some bad decisions.